Hello, my name is Kunji Jordan and I'm here to give a review of Life in Debt directed by Stephanie Black. I feel that the purpose of this powerful documentary is to inform and shed a light on some of the policies implemented by the International Monetary Fund, or IMF, that are in place and the impact that these policies have had on the Jamaican people as a whole. I feel that the audience that the director is looking to target is visitors from first world countries who are often unaware of the harsh realities that many of Jamaica's local population face. Prior to watching this documentary, I'd heard about some of the past problems of social unrest, but I had no idea about the history, causes, and extent to which this beautiful country had suffered. The documentary starts out with images of tourists arriving to the island for a vacation in paradise. You soon understand that you will be learning about the stark contrast in treatment of the visitors and that of the natives. The film gives a great history of the IMF's conception in 1944. Once Jamaica gained its independence in 1962, the country found itself in financial turmoil because it didn't have the economic strength to make it on its own. In 1977, Jamaica signed its first loan agreement with the IMF because of the lack of viable alternatives provided to the small island. The film highlights a few of the industries that have been destroyed by some of the conditions of this loan. The farming, dairy, and meat industries have all been negatively affected by these conditions, which opened the door for much cheaper produce, dairy powder, and discarded meat parts, often injected with random unhealthy hormones, to be imported into this country. Farmers who grow quality products on the island cannot compete with such cheap products. The banana industry was also threatened when U.S. corporations demanded that the Loam Convention, which guaranteed Jamaican banana farmers a market for their products in Europe, be removed. I also learned about free zones, which are basically considered to be almost like a separate country, where materials arrive from the U.S., are assembled, and essentially sent back, theoretically without ever touching Jamaican land. These zones are not subject to any taxes. Workers are only paid about $30 a week and are subject to harsh working conditions and bogus taxes being deducted from their pay. It is obvious from what we are shown in the movie that these policies have increased unemployment, violence, food costs, and disparity among the poor, rather than benefiting the country, which was supposed to be the aim. I enjoyed the different points of view from the government to IMF and also the people that were directly affected by these policies. I would definitely recommend this documentary as I learned a great deal about the plight of Jamaica, but this is also the plight of many other Caribbean nations. 2 thumbs up for me.